Pleasant good afternoon and welcome to the program, the Freedom Weekend Sports, right here on Freedom 87.9. This sports program comes away every Saturday from 1 to 2 p.m. where indeed we talk about the latest happenings in the world of sports. It's good to be back here. We sincerely apologize. Last Saturday, we could not be here due to some tough engagement out there, but we are back and running, beaming you live to bring you the latest unfolding in the world of sports. The national team of Liberia, the pride and joy of Liberia. That's the Lone Stars suffered 1-0 defeat on the course of the week. On Monday, they are expected to be in action against Sao Tome Principe in continuation of the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifier. Liberia, from all indications we are getting so far, in letters in our possession, their protests to the Federation International Football Association, FIFA, has been acknowledged and accepted. FIFA has promised to launch an investigation into the situation. We have a copy of that letter right into our possession. Let inform you, we'll go to the line and speak with Tension Antonin, who is in Rwanda, Kigali. He will be telling us more. The Chief Executive Officer of FC Cassia, Mr. Cassia, who is expected to address schools of Liberians in Rwanda, the student community when it comes to sports. Shimon in Rwanda, he will give us update. We receive a copy of that letter from Shimon, so he'll give us update. Then we will run you through what other happenings. The league continues. The first, second, and upper women league continue in Liberia just after the international break. The first after the international break, and the one may say the break will continue, but we are on international break right after the game between the Liberia and Tunisia. They are back to club activities. Then we'll take a pause on Monday. We'll continue with international games. After that, we continue. Well, that's Liberia. That's how we draw our fixtures. That's how we go about our own normal activities. Then guess what? A body that are responsible or that should be on the campuses of the University of Liberia, that's the Student Unification Party, that has been around for many years. During the course of the week, stormed the headquarters of the Liberia Football Association. SUP members stormed the headquarters on too many reasons after giving 72-hour ultimatum to the president of the Liberia Football Association, Mustafa Raji. Quote unquote, their cost is for the president to declare his nationality if he's a Liberian, quote unquote. They allege that the president comes from Nigeria, which of course we know the president's mother is from grandkid. We don't know. But we have invited in studio one person who has been leading the charge for the Student Unification Party, who led the protests at the headquarters of the Liberia Football Association, Eli C. Yancey. He's the co-chair on propaganda. He's our guest. You'll be telling us more. Why is it this time they have left the campus of the University of Liberia to jump into football politics? Who's sponsoring them? Who behind their action? Why are they involved? Some of their members were arrested and being told they were released on yesterday. Why is it they're having press conferences? What prompting them to get involved into it? People are concerned. So I thought they invite Edison C. Yancey, the co-chair for propaganda of the Student Unification Party. He will be giving us details upon their protest action. They are even threatening to continue with their action. So Yancey is here. He's our guest on the weekends. Too many things happening. In Liberia, the number 14 jersey, we call it the iconic number 14 jersey of the legendary George. We resurfaced doing Liberia Indonesia game. That jersey was retired. We have details on the weekend post. Thomas Rora is my name. I'm taking a break. Like I told you, we'll be playing host to Yancy of the Student Unification Party. So welcome back to the program, the Freedom Weekend Sports, right here on Freedom 87.9. Like I told you, following Liberia 1-0 defeat to Tunisia on Wednesday, continuation of the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifier, the Ministry of Youth and Sports, held by Councillor Jarko Bangalore, advised the Football Association of Liberia to file in complaint against the officiating team, meaning the central referee. So, with advice, the Liberia Football Association sent in a communication on the 20th of March to FIFA. The Federation of International Football Association has confirmed receiving a formal complaint from the Liberia Football Association following Lone Star 1-0 defeat on Wednesday, 19 March 2025 in the ongoing FIFA World Cup qualifier. Liberia protests is centered on allegations of officiating misconduct by Yvonne referee Frankie Kwan, who oversaw the match. Acting on an advice from the Ministry of Youth and Sports, the Football Association submitted a complaint on 20 March accusing the referee of denying Liberia 3 legitimate penalty appeals. The LFA communication signed by Executive General Emma Creighton calls for a rematch on grounds that the officiating team had errors which affected the results and the outcome of the game. A key incident highlighted in the communication reads: during the match, a clear and undeniable handball incident occurred in the box involving a Tunisian defender. Despite this, the referee failed to award the penalty, which, as stated in the letter sent to FIFA, it deprived Liberia a rifle chance of scoring in that game. However, responding to the concern from the Football Association, FIFA head of qualifiers in international matches, Gordon Savage, acknowledged receipt of Liberia put in protest. He shows that the case will be referred to FIFA referees and disciplinary committee for onward evaluations. However, also, FIFA did not provide a time frame for concluding the investigation. In May 2024, FIFA awarded Liberia 3 points and 3 goals after discovering that Equatorial Guinea had one of their players who is their skipper ineligible to feature in the qualifier. The player in question, Eleno Nuzod, had been banned due to unresolved issues regarding his nationality switch, which raised doubt upon his eligibility to represent Equatorial Guinea despite playing his first game for the country in 2013. Following the investigation, it was confirmed the player had participated in several matches, including the game that took place on 20 November 2023 against the Lone Stars of Liberia. As a result, the points were donated were awarded to Liberia. After months of absence from international competition, the player ban was officially lifted a few weeks ago. So the player is back. This is the weekend post. So I thought to let you know that FIFA get in their mind and get in charge that the complaint from the Liberia Football Association, they will review that, they will look into it. One major concern also during that game with Liberia was the iconic number 14 jersey. We'll have a time, man. We don't have time today, but he was saying that the number that once sent stadiums into happiness was seen on the page on Wednesday on the national team of Liberia. The Lone Star took on Tunisia. Nicholas Andrews was the barrier of that number 14 jersey. He wore that number, but we'll have a time to dive into that. Maybe, hopefully, next Saturday we will deal with that situation. Let's inform you that there was a protest action. There was a protest action. A protest organized by student unification parties at the Liberia Football Association headquarters on Tuesday, March 18, 2025, sparked violence, resulting in the injuries and property damage. The demonstration sparked by concern over the nationality of LFA President Mustafa Rajib turned chaotic as students allegedly stormed the premises, smashing windows and damaging vehicles. Our witnesses reported that the protest started from stones that were thrown at the building, at the glass entrance, injuring LFA staff members and vandalizing several parked cars. The unrest followed a 72-hour ultimatum issued by SUP on 14 March. We will talk details about that. We've been told that the chief executive officer of FC Facile Cassian Toniko is expected to be in Rwanda, in Gali, to address calls of Liberian students on some sports issue. Mark Anthony Shamon is based in Rwanda. Let's get on the line and speak with him. Shamon, good afternoon and welcome. Shamon, good afternoon and welcome. Okay, let me take Shamon from this side.
Good afternoon, my dear brothers.
How is life? How is Kigali?
Kigali is okay. Everything is okay here. And the atmosphere is what action. And we are set here. I mean, from the guys, sport enthusiasts, fresh from watching the Rwanda versus Nigeria game yesterday, and the atmosphere is now very encouraging for the Rwandans. But everything is okay here for my head.
Okay, certainly everything okay. That's part. They suffered defeat against the Super Eagles of Nigeria on yesterday. Okay, let's go quickly. We get an invitation in the possession of this institution says that Kaseku is expected to be in Rwanda to speak to schools of Liberian students, particularly on sports issue. Can you speak to that?
Yes. The information is accurate. CEO Kaseku will be in Kigali. The date of arrival is on the 26th, and the program is expected to be held at the Yansa chapter in the sovereign province of Rwanda. And the sole purpose of this occasion is to inspire students, to inspire Liberian students who are studying in East Africa, to be specific Rwanda. Like the CEO Cassette Anthony Wood, his current gesture, it goes beyond products. It is not restricted to only football, but he sees Liberian students who are in strange countries, want to hear from him to inspire them of things that he passed through when he was, at their level of seeking higher education in a strange country. So the students in their wisdom did a vetting process among few Liberians, and at the end, with the Gazette Anthony Wood in surface to serve as guest speaker on the 4th anniversary in Yansad, Rwanda.
Among the many Liberians, you guys took Kaseku. What extra Akase is offering that you guys want for him?
No, the thing is, is not that. It's not particularly what he's offering.
No. I mean, you guys, the invitation in my possession says he has been contributing immensely. That's why I say, what extra is it he offering in the sports sectors that you guys decide to invite me? And not the president of the football
Yeah,
association.
yeah, brother, it is. This is an open secret in Liberia. As far as contemporary Liberian football or contemporary Liberian issues are concerned, the name Cassette Anthony Kuo, is a household name in Liberia. Beyond football, so there are so many things that Mr. Anthony Cassette Kuo has done, and he keeps doing to inspire young Liberians in and out of Liberia. Like recently, 2 months ago, Anthony Cassette Anthony Kuo, who is also the chief executive officer for Need Liberia, he brought in over 250 cadettes to the country in the charge cycle to contribute towards the job creation in Liberia. Today, you see about 50 to 60 plus Liberians who are jobless are now on a job any NSP for themselves. And when it comes to the football aspect, you see people say the best predictor for future performance and future behavior is past performance and past behavior. So now people are looking at Cassette's track record, what he has been doing for his club. So people say in Liberia, if a man tells you he wants to take you to America, but first look at his field or look at how living his life in the community.
Okay.
So now we see how Cassette is joyfully doing FC Passion. So predicated upon these things, we as students of like Yansa in Rwanda, we are of the strongly accepted view that Mr. Cassette Antoko, all these things that you are doing are things that are inspiring Liberians so that it is not too distant to our football. So people can see him as examples.
Okay.
So it's based upon these things that we have invited him to inspire us.
Okay.
Let him inspire us his success story.
Okay. Thank you very much. We hope we will talk more. We'll talk more, Shaman.
Okay, thank you. I'm honored. Thank you ever so much, my friend.
Shaman is a Liberian student in Rwanda, where FC Fire Chief Executive Officer Cassian Timiko is expected to serve as guest for their upcoming program. I'm told the 4th anniversary celebration of that institution. Cassian will be there speaking to Liberian students. During the game between Liberia and Tunisia, I saw sheriff. Let me condemn the situation. I have two issues to clear. One, the vandalization that took place, or the vandalizing that took place at the headquarters of the Football Association should have no place in our society. Condemn that to the highest and to the strongest term. I believe it is the right of every Liberian to assemble, but it should be peaceful. If the guys were going to stay outside, I do believe it was going to be peaceful. But let me condemn that. And I have Yancy here who will speak more about their action. And then the chairperson of the Mosirado SUP Association, Milton Yoko, was taken to prison upon his return from Egypt, Cairo, where he traveled with the men's under-17 national team of Liberia. Upon his return, he was served a raid of offense, and then he was taken to prison. Yeah, he has been released since then, thanks to the president of the Football Association and the guys from the Nigerian national police. I do believe that we are football people. We should not go to that level. Yeah, I do believe we should argue, and argue in the chat rooms. Yeah, we should disagree with issues our friend raised, but I believe that the issue of taking police, the issue of taking sheriff, the issue of lawsuit and people, well, I think we should not be involved into it. But on the other hand, quote unquote, people should be mindful how they speak towards their colleagues. Yes, when we are condemning the act of people carrying someone to jail because of counter assassination, then we should also condemn people who are in the habit of calling people names of proof. Yes, of calling people names of proof. We all should condemn it, and I condemn that. We should engage the issue. Listen, James Diba said in 1986, the reason why the Brazilian coaches left Liberia, they did not return, it was due to the politics of our football. The politics were high. Since 1986, we've been having politics in our football. We have gone nowhere. We have achieved nothing. We have had opportunities coming from our way. We squander all of those opportunities. Why is it that we should get involved into political issues? I think our football stakeholders should be engaging things constructively. We should be sitting on the table to have dialogue. I think we should attack personal issues like we say this president is not the man who is the president of the football association. But Lusta is not doing well. That should be the issues. We should not go and attack somebody because the person wants to become the president of the football association, and then you go attack the president. No, personally, no. Or because someone is the president of the football association, your combatant or your followers go and attack the person. No, I do believe we should address issues of concern for our football development. Thank you very much. This is the weekend's post. Let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk to our guest, Eddie Yancey. Welcome back to the program, The Freedom Weekend Post, right here on Freedom 87.9. Yancey, good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon. Is the pleasant one to be here again. That means a greetings to folks out, greetings to militants and cadres of the Revolutionary Vanguard Student Unification Party, and that means a greeting to the citizens of the Republic of Liberia, its poll lovers.
Were you one of those? With it?
No,
You escaped.
we are revolutionary.
Okay.
We are trying to disappear, so still going to reappear.
Okay. Somebody outside of the campuses of the University of Liberia will be concerned. So why is it you took your advocacies from the university to the Football Association? And somebody will ask, when so started to advocate for football activities in the country?
I believe we are revolutionaries, especially under the banner of the Vanguard Student Unification Party. We do not question struggle, like when, how, or where should we struggle. We believe that whenever contradiction exists, we go for the contradiction and create a roadblock to provide necessary information, necessary roadblock to that particular contradiction. That is a reason, that is a force behind our struggle at the Liberia Football Association.
And somebody will, and then somebody will say, Yancey, when did you people realize that there are lots of things going on? Football has been existed in Liberia for many years, since 1932. As
That's why we said we do not ask when. When we gave the 48-hour ultimatum on campus on March 13, we gave the 48-hour ultimatum addressing issues. The decimal performance at the LFA, the all type of let's say questions about the president, Mustafa Raji, his nationalization. All these questions, we address them in our press release. And we have press briefing on the university campus. We gave 48-hour ultimatum to the LFA to address all these issues. But if we take the issue to be a fun, you say the students are not serious. You call us students on the university campus and you narrow our advocacy only on the campus of the University of Liberia, then I think you must be thinking differently, because our advocacy is our struggle over the years, cut across every sector of this country, every sector of Africa. That is the reason we question people, even in the health sector. We question people in the sports sector. We question people in the education sector. We do not just narrow our struggle on one sector or only on the campus of the University of Liberia. So if somebody is telling you why should we leave the campus of the University of Liberia and go and sport, then the person should be thinking that the Vanguard Student Education Party has struggled and the struggle of the party cut across every sector, every region. Despite people asking, oh, we do not play sport, we do not play football to be specific. We have sport lovers in the Vanguard Student Education Party.
Okay.
We have people on the campus of the University of Liberia that admire sport. And sport is also used to contribute to the national growth and development of our country. So if you see one sector of the country which is sport and taking money from the national budget, you know the national sport is being captured in the national budget, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So if the government is giving money to the sporting sector, especially football, if the government cannot generate anything to contribute to the national growth and development, then it becomes a problem. And there where the advocates go. Why should we give giving money to LFA to run football and we cannot get money from football? In Brazil, people generate money from football. In Japan, people generate money from sport. In Japan, sports have been one of the bedrock of Japan development. You follow that, you are a journalist.
Somebody
All
will say-
around the world,
somebody will
people
say-
use sport to
so-
develop our country. Why are we using sport only for a few people? And somebody will come ask us, why should we question sport? We question sport because we want sport to be used as a help of development, also to develop the youth of this country. The youth love football. So why football is not improving and we giving money to football? The national budget, the national cake is being divided, and football association has it. So why can't you use those resources to generate another resources, income for the country, and also use that as an opportunity for the youth who love sport?
Somebody will say, why didn't you take your concern to the Ministry of Youth and Sports, who govern all sports activity in the country, to call the Football Association, to book, to ask them, why is it these things are happening? They have reached the concern where the students are even, they have reached at the point where the students are even concerned.
Our major concern in our press briefing or the press release was for the president of the Liberia Football Association, Mustafa Raji, to declare his nationality or make known his nationality to the Liberian people. That was our focus point. And when we did that, he overlooked and he sat in Egypt all his friends and said the Congress are wasting their time in the University of Cambodia. They are not serious.
What do you know about the nationality of, what do you know about Raji?
Raji Molo is from Liberia. Everybody knows that. And his father is now Liberian. And he wrote on his father's nationality that expire. You know that. So even according to our nationality law, if one of your parents is from Liberia and the other one is from another country, you upon reaching 18, you must decide which country to choose between Nigeria and Liberia. You should have decided that you want to be a Liberian and go to the nationality, the people responsible for nationality, and made known his nationality to the Liberian people. And we did our research, we found no document to authenticate his nationality, and that's why we question his nationality. We call him to declare and make it known according to the constitution that backs the National Liberia Football Association (LFA). Let's say at chapter 21, article 20. Article 45.2 states that, I should say again.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Because I want to run for it.
Yeah, run for it.
Yeah,
Chapter 21, article 45.2 states that the president, vice president, or executive member should be a Liberian. Yeah. To be a president, you must be a Liberian. To be an executive member, you must be a Liberian, the Football Association.
Do you know that Raji carry a Liberian passport?
How we are not seeing. Raji
carry a Liberian passport.
Listen,
you must be
listening.
Okay.
You are the one telling all right.
Yeah, Raji carry a Liberian
This is very simple. If you carry a Liberian passport or you have a birth certificate that states that you are a Liberian, make it known. The student just ask, make known your nationality. Just post it and say, this is my nationality. I have all documents to authenticate my nationality. I'm a Liberian. Make it known to the people. It's very simple. So why will you come and question all? Nah, why we live in the university campus and going to school?
So you
and we ask you, just declare or make known your nationality. Just post it that people see it.
I read some of the count that you guys listed. It said you people only concerned about the nationality of Raji when Raji declare or when Raji shows that He's a Liberian under the law. Will you guys now be
And
satisfied?
we'll
And
move
let
to the
go?
next step.
What is the next step?
The next step is to develop football in this country. We believe that a grassroots program on Raji is very poor. It's testimony, performing testimony. And that's why we also, that is the next camp. But the primary concern here now is to be a Liberian because the poor activity in sports or specifically football on Raji, it is only being, exposed to the people that Raji does not have interest in Liberian football because he's an alien, he's not Liberian. Oh yeah, Raji, the president of the Football Association, was a Liberian. By this time, the graduate football under his control, the other development academy, even Liberian football academy, we developed by this time. We will see young stuff coming up from the Liberian football academy. Where is the Liberian football academy? And all of these activities have been budgeted in CAF and the FIFA. FIFA gets money for that.
Somebody will say,
according to GSC, we got the document that he received 58 million for football in Liberia.
58 million.
58 million.
Who provided that 58 million? Is it the government?
No, it was not the government or CAF.
CAF provided 58
in line
million.
with FIFA. They provided 58 million. GSC had that report. In our last press briefing on Friday on the main campus University of Liberia, we provided our document to journalists that went there.
Okay. So let's get an insight. What actually happened on Tuesday at the headquarters of the Football Association? You was there. I saw you in the video.
We are going to, demand after the 48 hours expired. We went there to demand that Mustafa Raji, the president of the Liberian Football Association, declare his nationality, make it known that he is a Liberian. Very simple. When we went, we were attacked by comrades already. There's a talks. They are not even comrades. But talks already planted in defense. Yes. And they attack us. And that's why we call the media. When the media went there, in fact, you didn't see the video, some of our comrades on the ground, and you saw other comrades in the blue. So the talks in the blue shirt from the LFA fence. They were in blue shirt. They were about almost 20. They attack our comrades. We told them that almost 20 men planted in the fence. And we told them,
go ahead. I will have to speak with the spokesperson of the
we
Football
told them
Association.
that we did not come here for violence, and we are not a violent-based institution. SUP.
But what prompted a decision to go in the fence and not read your petition statement? Where
You cannot tell where to read our petition. We read our petition to where we want to read it. All right, so you can tell where to read our petition. We chose our place to read our petition. The first time we have our press briefing, we had it on the Capitol campus of the University of Liberia. No one told us to have it there. So we chose to have it, to have there's a next appearance at the office of LFA. So when they're peacefully, we did not carry a weapon. We are not weapon carrying students. In the video, we did not see our weapon, but we saw the guys in the front with weapon. Why are you not questioning them? We did not hate anyone. They hated the students who went there. They hate students. Some of our students are in hospitals and other local clinics that we cannot disprove for security reasons. Oh yes. So you're not questioning that, but because the perception that Fanga Party is only on the campus of University of Liberia, that is a perception that you are going with. And who told you that we are on the campus of University of Liberia, that we cannot step out of our box to question sport or to question football? We can question any contradiction at any time and anywhere. And we believe that the contradictions that are involved, the Football Association of our country needs to be the revolutionary way. And that's why we went there with revolutionary mandate.
You said you guys didn't take along with you weapons.
We are not weapon carriers. We are peaceful and harmless students. If you have seen all in many of our videos and football,
how come in the video? How come in the video? How come in the video?
Can you show me?
Members of SUP throwing stones?
No. Can you show me? Can you show me one weapon in our hand when we enter the fence? No.
I was not.
Okay. But you say we carry weapon. We did not carry weapon. We are harmless students. When the guys attack all in the fence because they receive information that SUP were already going there to have a press briefing in the fence. So they carried that talks. Instead of contacting police, they contacted the talks.
You wanted to have the press conference in the fence, in the building, because the video I saw, there's a guy who worked at the Football Association. I would not call him name. He told you guys, or he was telling you guys to come outside and read your statement or protest. You want to do your protest, come outside of the building, because Some of the men were making their way in the building, and the guy came outside calling you people to come and address your press conference or to read your statement right in front of the building.
How will we enter a place with our weapon and we just see people start fighting, attacking all in the place? They have, preset mind that somebody will go in there and they wanted to prevent that particular thing from going to the media. If we have gone there with the intention of beating someone or which we cannot do, we couldn't have carried media. It makes sense that anywhere we're going for violence, we'll carry media. No, we are not violent students based. We went there with media because we went there peacefully. But we saw counter attack on the fence. That's what we're saying. And that is not an issue. The issue here, Mr. Raji must declare and make new nationality to the Liberian people. That is the issue. So let's go to the issue. Come here.
This is the Freedom Weekend Sports right here on Freedom 87.9. I'm hosting Edison Eddie Yancy. He's the co-chairperson for propaganda for the Vanguard Student Unification Party. You are one of those who led the protest. Somebody will say tomorrow, I say you're hosting member of SUP. Yes, I'm hosting it because I'm hosting Eddie Yancy today because Yancy and other guys from the party led a protest at the headquarters of the Football Association, quote unquote. And let me make this very clear and make it known to all of you who are listening. Since the situation took place, I'm yet to go at the headquarters of the Football Association to see the damages that were caused there, that were allegedly caused there by members of SUP. I just read a statement from the Football Association that 4 guys were arrested, and the guys, the protest led to too many damages. But I am yet to go at the Football Association to get official view of what is being said or written on social media. Now, they bring me to another question. Your guy said, first of all, where are the 4 guys?
We cannot tell you where they for security reasons, but they were realized because they had, in fact, the complaint carried to whether the court or even the police station was not valid. Yes, the complaint went to protest. It's a right to protest anywhere at any time. But you attack them and later on the police arrested them.
How long?
In fact, the violence that I always told people, the violence that occurred there, we distance ourselves from that violence because it was instigated and orchestrated by the people who were in the fence. Yes, you are not the one who instigated the violence. Let's say it was orchestrated by those in the fence, and they attacked our comrades.
How
You can
come?
see
How
comrades
come?
on the
How
ground.
come? How come on the video or the in the video we are watching today, we didn't see officials or we didn't see members who are starvers at the headquarters of the Football Association attacking you people, but we saw you people attacking a lady, we saw another person in green, we saw the security man on the floor. How come? And you keep saying that you guys were attacked?
You have to go there in front of the police, as you said. You have to go there in front of. We did not attack anyone. Why would we go to attack somebody who carry the media with us? It doesn't make sense that somebody will come to attack you in your studio and they bring media and the whole world should watch it because we have our plan that the particular prayer briefing going to be peaceful. We just gather in the fence and speak to the press. In fact, any member from there could even have the opportunity to speak. But when they saw, the mindset they have for the student unification party, when they see us, everybody running around, some people running, jumping on. It's very different. This institution struggle at any time, anywhere. That is the reason all of the government are come to power. The Vanguard Student Unification Party struggle against the administrative inadequacy that they exploit on the Liberian people, that prepare our people to abject poverty and nasty living conditions. So any government that comes to power, be LPB government, Unity Party, CDC, once you exploit our people, you push our people to live in a nasty living condition based in what sector, whether sports, whether health, education, we will go for that contradiction that exists. That is the reason we are struggling against. Is that our struggle is not always against flesh and blood? Yeah, there's a passage in the Bible that says, "For ye not flesh and blood, but against principality and power."
Okay.
So we struggle not against flesh and blood, not against individual, but we struggle against system. The system that corrupt an individual to be very corrupt. That is the system we struggle against. So if you leave a system where the library is operating on a capitalist system of government, right? So if you bring CC to power, they operate on that system.
Are you saying that there's
Listen,
alleged corruption taking place at the football association?
yes, it will operate in that system. An individual within that system will be corrupt based on the law that already in existence and based on the proceeding.
Can you point to
So,
some of the corruption?
let me learn.
Mm.
Even the United Party of government in power, they are operating on the same system. They are not changing the system. So our struggle is not against the ex-president George Manuel Weah or Jose Iman Baga, the current president, but it's against the system that corrupt everyone in operating in that particular system.
Your colleague had a press
So
conference.
that's why we struggle every time, in any day.
Your colleague had a press conference yesterday accusing the police inspector general Gregory Coleman, accusing the Braga government of starting with Mustafa Raji. Can you speak to this? How are they working hand in hand?
The police RG, Mustafa Raji is the president of LFA, one of the arm of the government. So if anything happens, you don't expect the police RG to come to our aid. Go to the aid of his police. And that is the reason the press briefing on Cambodia yesterday were blaming the police. We have peaceful. In fact, they should have gone to the fence to even go get the talks that are in the fence, but they came for the students and incarcerated the students. That was the reason we have a press briefing on the University of Liberia campus.
Your colleague also said there'll be unspecified actions. How soon? How long do you people intend to go with this?
We are contemplating on launching a national campaign for Mustafa Raji to step down. Since he has refused to adhere to our count, we will launch that campaign for him to step down in the sooner possible time. We cannot tell you the date, we cannot tell you how it will happen, but we'll launch it on a national campaign. In fact, it's no longer in secret. We'll march on the street and go to the office and read our petition. In fact, you have to step down. Call on international community and other people. We provide every document to authenticate our claim.
Are you aware that Raji was elected by the stakeholders of football in Liberia?
We are aware, but any violation of the constitution call for stepping down. And we use our constitution.
There is this rumor that you guys are being sponsored by some big hands who want to take over the power of football in our country.
They say call the name of those big hands, but we do not have anyone supporting us. We do not even need anyone's support to go identify contradiction in a particular sector in our country. We do not need anyone's support, and no one has supported or in any of our struggle. So I say you call the person name and provide the information and verify it.
There is this issue. Fingers have been pointed to the CEO of FC Kaseko of alleged this person. People,
Thank God is alleged. And that person in question, we do not even know him. We have not even seen ourselves before.
You have not seen Kaseko.
Oh, the whole leadership have not seen him. We don't even know who they call Kaseko. We identify contradiction.
But you have heard about the name Kaseko?
No.
Is it your first time hearing the name Kaseko?
Even in association to our argument, is our first time to hear the name. In association to our argument, yeah. We hear any different places, but in association for him supporting us to go to a certain area is our first time to hear the name.
Are you saying you have not seen Kaseko?
I have not seen Kaseko, and that is not the issue. The issue is very valid. According to the constitution, why will you go and violate the constitution when you are not a librarian, you go be an executive member? Let's go for the issue and stop doing kind of rap play around the issue. Let's go for the real issue. The issue here is the article I already provided that an executive member of the Football Association of Liberia must be a librarian, an executive member. Not only mention the president, the vice president, he must be a librarian to be an executive member of the Liberia Football Association.
You don't know Kaseko?
Let's go to the issue. We do not know him and he does not support us. Maybe he gets support in carry a team, but we do not have any support. In fact, the Vanguard Party does not get support from anybody, whether from government or opposition. We operate on the University of Liberia campus. Oh yes, it's serious. That is the reason even our veterans in the government position, we question them. If you misbehave on the party, go against the party, we expel you. Oh yeah,
Do you know Raji in person,
no,
Mustafa?
I haven't seen you.
You
I
have not
haven't
seen
seen you.
you have not seen Raji in person.
I'm
you
representing
Or you
an
protested
institution
against
here.
Raji.
What?
You have not seen Raji in person, but you
That's
protested
what we
against
say.
Raji.
We do not have to see a particular person. We do not struggle against a particular person, but when we violate that particular person, violate a law, we go for that law in a contradiction within a violation. That's what we go for. We are not struggling against Raji because we are seeing or not, or we even want to see him. We don't want to see him. We just want him to do what is right according to the constitution that governs the Liberian Football Association. That's all.
Are you aware that the action of the Student Unification Party at the Football Association has the propensity in a dark cloud that FIFA could sanction Liberia or could sanction some individuals who want to take on the hands of football when full investigation is launched and names are called? Do you know that your action can lead to serious
If there is
dark
any
cloud on
issue,
Liberia?
if there is any issue that Liberia must be suspended from all international football, is the poor performance under the Raji government, under the Raji presidency, is not the action of the Vanguard Party calling on him to declare a nationality. If there is any issue from FIFA, it must be the poor performance of the grassroots program. It must be a fact that Liberia at this time cannot even have a stadium with light. It must be the fact that Liberia can even build a academy of grassroots football to support grassroots football. It must be the fact that Liberia does not even have a camp for footballers. That people come here be renting hotels. International guests come to play you carry them to the hotels. You have all the lanes. You have all of the resources. What are you doing? So if there must be any issue to ban Liberian football from participating in every international activity, it must be those issues and poor performance under the Raji presidency. It must not be the issue that Vanguard Party asked Raji to declare his nationality and make it known.
I'm trying to get on with the media officer of the Liberia Football Association, Mr. Anthony Kokoe, to speak to this issue. SUP is co-chairperson for propaganda. Eddie Yancey is alleging that when they went at the headquarters of the Football Association, there were over 20 men posted in the fence of the Football Association that attacked they as member of the Student Unification Party. I'm trying to reach out to Anthony Kukwe at the Football Association. The phone is actually ringing. I want to speak with Kukwe on this situation. Then we can go to the line and out of our color. Eddie Yancey is here. He's our guest. This is the program, the Freedom Weekend Post. With me, Thomas Kuturola. This program comes away every Saturday for this time up to 2 p.m. On the Weekend Post, Anthony Kukwe. Okay, maybe we'll call you while the program is on. We're picking up, but it's not picking up. So call us on 0776 104 104 0776 104 104 086 500 104. Eddie Jansen is our guest. On the Weekend Post, we're talking about the protest action that took place at the headquarters of the Liberia Football Association. Let's get to the line and interact with this person. Hello? I'm doing good. Your name, where you join us from? Abu, welcome. Okay. 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 Eddie. Okay. 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 No. That is the allegation I will not accept here. Hello? Your name, where you join us from? I mean, welcome. Yes. Go. Are they not? Are they? Are they not Liberians? The student community get voting right. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello.
Good afternoon. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. Your name and where have you joined us from?
This is from my part.
Welcome.
Yeah, let me first of all appreciate it for such a fascinating discussions.
Mhm.
I people elected from school going to proper building. We still brag about say anything about it. I tell people have one of my all of the activities.
How?
To say this, lots of protests going on. These are
No, 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 no. The guys are saying that the struggle do not have where they can move in at any time. They did not tell you because Kasia is here. As a matter of fact, the guy said he as a member of SUP as an institution, they do not know the name Kasiako. They yet to see. They are first time hearing the name.
Not true, brother. You know who were these are not people.
But who am I, my man? Who am I?
And they don't do Kaseko. One Kaseko and then state managing all of the activities, all of the progress of LFA.
That's the allegation.
Everything. Since we enter in this country, Kaseko was in here. When Kaseko traveled few months ago, he came back.
Are you aware that Kasiako presented $5,000 US to the Football Association for the under 17 women's national team when they're preparing to take on Nigeria a few months ago? That money was rejected. Are you aware of that? Okay. But you want money. Thank you very much. I get this person right here. Hello? Your name and where you join us from? Welcome. Go ahead.
So, the young brother from SUP studio,
Mm-hmm.
actually, they are in error.
How?
Yeah, you know, leaving the compound from the activity to create a FIFA, someone is just a thing rather than itself.
Okay.
And I just don't really know the future of
You still there? Okay, let you go. Hello? Then, yeah, good afternoon. Go ahead, Jeff. Mm-hmm. No. They didn't bring you the check. Don't say the way you guys are behaving. No, don't include it. Oh. Okay. Okay, Jeff. Okay. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. Hello. Yeah, good afternoon. Where you join us from? Welcome. Go ahead. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Your question on corner cut, brother. Thank you. Hello. Where you join us from? Who the man, huh? Who the man? Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Hello. This person. Hello. Call us on 0776104104. I have 2 minutes to be here. 0776104104. Let me get this person. Hello. Your name, where you join us from? Welcome. Okay. Is it the man actually erroneous? Uh-huh. Okay. 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 Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's get in the very last person to get to Yangtze. Your name, where you join us from? AB, welcome. The budget for football. Okay. But the man I'm working for LFA. Okay. Thank you very much. Let's get this very last person right here. You are our final caller of the day. Your name, where you join us from? Welcome. Yeah, because okay. Okay, thank you. This person behind my back. You because I'm leaving already. Then where you join us from? Yes. Conclude the time.
in Brazil, that always put themselves together and go to public area. Therefore, if you go to the government, the government is delivered.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. The man say you should stay on the campus and learn book. Some other question, Sue, why didn't you people protest when Musa Hassan Benito was president of the Football Association? FIFA took a stand against him that he was corrupt. They sanctioned him, banned him. Why didn't people protest when all of those things were happening? When when Musa Hassan Benito was president of the Football Association?
Let's compare our issue to the issue of Musa Hassan Benito issue. He had an issue with FIFA and FIFA sanctioning, banning from all activities for I think 10 years, right? Yeah. He was paying last for his action. And that's why we are calling on Mustafa Raji to just justify his nationality. That's all. We are not telling him to resign or leave the sporting setup. Just do the honorable thing by telling Liberian people who are Liberian these are documents to authenticate my nationality. That's all. So those two issues, the one with Musa Hassan Benete and Mustafa Raji, are not simultaneous. We discussed the two different issues. So why was somebody bring Musa Hassan Benete Musa Raji issue now? We having different issues with him. So while we live in the university campus, can you tell us the law that say students advocacy group should only be on campus? The group activities should only be on campus. Which law? Are we not Liberians? We are Liberians. We have a right to protest anywhere at any time.
People feel ballot when Lone Star go to the gym and don't win.
These are things that are making all the question Mustafa Raji. He doesn't care if Liberia lose. He doesn't care because he is now Liberian. He's a Nigerian. So if somebody who is a Liberian reside over that particular setup, LFA right now, if Liberia lost again, the person will have at some level of sympathy to address the issue that leading to Liberia loss again every time.
Somebody will say we have.
But under Mustafa Raji,
Somebody will say
Liberia football team is a laughing stock. Everywhere we go, everything will deal well. Liberia deal well. Liberia deal well. No improvement. No program for development of new players. You look at the country mean. Look address the issue. You look at the country means. At times you see best players of country mean. Can you spark them and I need carry them to an academy to reserve them for the national team? You can see that.
It's not responsibility of the Football Association to run an academy.
They won't say you can align with international partners also with the Ministry of Youth and Sport. You can do that. Once it's about football, you can do it.
Let's conclude, Jansen.
So to conclude, I said earlier we are contemplating on the national campaign for Mustafa Raji to step down, saying he has refused separately to adhere to our camp. And also, all these comrades out there saying the party should not leave Chicago at anywhere that contradiction exists anytime. Thank you.
Eddie Jansen, our guest on the program, The Freedom Weekend Sports, right here on Freedom 87.9 with me, Thomas Kojo Roland. We'll return next Saturday with another firing edition. And Jansen come from the Student Unification Party. And I'm Thomas Kojo Roland. Other than bye-bye.